Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. For real though, welcome back. And today, as you already saw, we're going to talk about CBD. Yeah. As you know, or maybe you don't know, not all your corner store CBDs are created equal. Please, please, please do not treat all CBD equal. It doesn't exist. And we'll get into that. The cat is crawling on the TV.
Let me know down below if CBD is something you are familiar with or have any questions about. I want to debunk anything, or if you've tried it and it hadn't worked for you, let me know. What kind of CBD have you tried? Where did you get it? What were the ingredients? All right, let's get started. When I first heard about CBD, I'm open-minded, so when it comes to things, I try to learn about them, see what people are saying, what the research is saying, and CBD was one of those things that was natural. We have an endocannabinoid system also, and I was just like, I went through school not learning about this. Like, my body has systems, and endocannabinoid wasn't one of them. So that also was like, curiosity light bulb went off for me here. And you got to do the research for yourself as well. The research, there is so much behind it now. A few years ago, there wasn't as much, but since we have the 2017, was it? 2016 Farm Bill was passed, made hemp and CBD legalized in all 50 states. And now that we have that availability, we're able to play with science and test and see what we can do with it. So in the beginning, I heard about CBD being okay for animals as well, because all mammals have an endocannabinoid system. Who knew? And so Roman, I have two boxers, but originally my first boxer, my cute little brindle brat, he is high energy. And first, I do want to put out there that if your dog is wild and crazy and you don't walk your dog, you don't run your dog, and they're that high energy breed, that's your first problem. So please tackle that before you consider CBD, because if you've got pent up energy and you're in a small area and you don't get that out, then I mean, it's understandable you're going to go a little crazy, get bored. Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork. I mean, that's the only fun you have now. Bork, 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 bork. I don't know. I'm Bubby. So, first and foremost, walk your dog, run your dog, treadmill your dog. Caesar Milan. Caesar Milan. Shh. You know, Caesar Milan. He likes dogs going on treadmills. I need to invest in a treadmill. I like to do cardio. Sidebar, I like cardio, but if I were to get any workout equipment, it would be a treadmill for the bubbies. Yeah. All right. So Roman is crazy, and I wanted to make sure that if I was going to consider CBD, I didn't want to get something with coconut or MCT oil, because I'm paranoid. The vet probably has a red tab when they pull up my dog's name that says crazy parent, paranoid parent. And I'm not kidding. My doctor knows me, or my vet knows me. And so I didn't want to give him something that he might react to. And on Instagram, there are a ton of boxers out there that have like a nut allergy, that like a coconut or something. Wasn't chancing it. I would not put my dog through that. Like, I wouldn't put me through that. So someone I knew had Hemp Works, and they use the whole plant. So the carrier oil is actually the hemp seed oil, and that's amazing that there's no coconut or filler or anything. It's all just from the hemp plant. So all the terpenes, the cannabinoids, and hemp seed oil has like nutritional value to it as well. So that to me was like, pff, it's vet recommended and gluten free. There are treats and there are oils. The oil is a 250 milligram bacon flavor. Actually, I'll go. So this 250 milligram bacon flavor, it stinks. I don't know. I don't think it smells like bacon. But you've got this. And we have the 250 milligrams as a lower dosage because they're smaller and their systems are a little bit different than us. So we essentially want to do lower dosages, and we do it by poundage, drops per poundage. And it looks just like our regular oil. Clear in an amber bottle. They will eat this right out of the tube, but I like to put it in their food in the morning. And yeah, so I mean, I feel like this is a safe formula that also has been effective. CB1 and CB2 receptors, it's, if you're diving into a little bit of the research of it, and I want to say that I am not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I'm just telling you what I have found from reading research and learning since becoming an affiliate and a product of the product. You know what I mean? Honestly, bird whistles, bird tweets are not necessarily an issue anymore. Big boy over here, since I've gotten him, he had a doorbell problem. He also, he has more of sensitive skin and he has softer fur, and so this is also really good for his skin and coat and digestive as well. So I got Hemp Works for my dogs for a whole year before I even considered it for me. I went shopping at the store for some reason after I was like, I want the goods for my dog. But then I was like, oh, I'll go to the store and get something cheap. Why would I ever consider that? Let me talk to you about what I had grabbed at our local wellness store. To give you some background, as an affiliate with HempWorks and My Daily Choice, because CBD is just, it's not used to diagnose, cure, or treat anything officially. I cannot name diseases. I cannot say X disease can be treated with CBD. That's not good. Like, we are not medicine. We're not a part of Big Pharma. So that can't be connected that way. The CBD that didn't work, it was a stress-defy formula with thiamine, riboflavin, B6, magnesium, flaxseed oil. It was 176 milligrams of full-spectrum hemp oil with 15 milligrams of naturally occurring CBD. GABA, ginkgo, L-theanine, rhodiola, medium chain triglycerides, gelatin, glycerin, beeswax, soy lecithin, turmeric, sodium, copper, titanium oxide. Those were the ingredients of the CBD capsules that were stress-defy. And let me reverse back into the full spectrum hemp oil. Hemp oil has trace amounts of CBD, but just because it has CBD doesn't mean it is a CBD-rich oil. Does that make sense? Just because it says hemp oil does not mean that it's CBD. There is CBD in it, but it's filler. You know what I mean? This is straight up filler. This stuff, I don't even know some of it, what it would do for me. I haven't done my research on it, and honestly, I'm vegan now. This is not kosher with me. I don't know if that's PC. Being vegan, I can't have the gelatin and glycerin and beeswax. I choose not to, you know? So, like, doesn't align with my values at this point. But Hemp Works, the ingredients is pressed hemp seed oil, CBD rich whole hemp extract. What are you paying for? Seriously. The last person I spoke to, I asked them what the ingredients were with the CBD she paid over $100 for. Organic hemp seed oil, peppermint, and stevia extract. I think she's paying for the organic part of the hemp seed oil. I did not hear her say anything about milligrams or any description of what kind of CBD amountage is in there. Hemp oil is produced by cold pressing the seeds. The hemp extract is a subcritical CO2 extraction of a plant, not the seeds. That's where you get the CBD rich oils. Hemp oil is great due to the nutritive qualities. However, it doesn't have naturally occurring terpenes, cannabinoids, and other extracts. We have no fillers. We also include QR codes right here that you can use, I believe, on Instagram, or Snapchat has a QR code reader. You can get apps for QR code readers, and it brings you right to the testing page. Shows you the oil batches, the different style products, heavy metals, toxicities, mold, all of that. We have the hemp seal of approval. Let me pull that up. Boom, right next to the QR code. It is the hemp Roundtable has evaluated multiple oils on the market and had at first only had given 13 hemp seal of approvals. Now there's, I believe, 21 or more. So definitely do your research on what is good, clean, pure oil. We also have a 60-day money-back guarantee, empty bottle, no questions asked. So, I mean, there's no reason why this is something you should try to benefit from. Honestly, I cannot believe how long it took me to realize that I was gypping myself by buying this store-bought corner store CBD. And it really shows, because I was becoming a crazy mess. I had mood swings. I was irritable. I'd wake up and be so upset that I'd have to do anything. And I take CBD in the morning, and I take it before I go to work in the afternoon. And honestly, I just feel laminated. I just feel like everything rolls right off my shoulder, and that I can take things on with a better attitude. And that means the world to me. That it's just, my shoulders are not into my ears anymore, you know what I mean? The stress of driving, I could not drive long distances without having sore teeth the next day because I was clenching. I'd become kind of nauseous, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, and I have benefited so much to the fact that I was traveling every few weekends, 2.5 hours away to go visit some family, and my mouth had so much relief, and I didn't, happy of things just rolling off my shoulder. Every morning, I'm just happy to feed the dogs. I'm happy the cat's meowing. Even I'm just like, oh, isn't that cute? Everything's just cute, you know? And it's so important to be able to find the light in the day. I think it helps during my cycle. If we want to do real talk with women, I have excruciating days that I don't know how I would survive sometimes if I didn't have any kind of management there, and there's so many possibilities to be found with this one. I'm a product of the product. You can ask a ton of people that I am not the same person who I was over a year ago. And I attribute that to not only finding who I am and coming into that, but understanding that being me is the best thing that I can do. And I just have been creating healthier habits, healthier lifestyle. My diet is on point. My exercise is, since Christmas time, it's on the wayside. But I'm making choices to work out. I know my temperament is better. My mood is better. Overall, I'm looking forward to things. And that's not something I could say a year ago. And it is amazing. It feels amazing. And I really do wish this for a lot of people. I do wish that I can provide this same feeling if I could just give it to just one person. The opportunity that I have been given, then hopefully I make it out there to that one person. Roman, is that you? Is that you in the camera? Okay. But otherwise, we'll be updating each other on our journeys, right? Let me know if CBD is something you would consider, or if you're on the fence. I would absolutely love to talk with you. I became an affiliate because I do believe that this is something that needs to be taught on, and it can't be something that someone tells you this is good for you. It needs to be mutually spoken about. We need to get in a circle or get on a forum, a feed, and we need to be able to talk about this and say, hey, this is not 1920s anymore. We're in 2020. It's not reefer madness. One of these things is not like the other. Hemp and marijuana are two separate things. They're related, but they're not the same. And we need to kick that stigma, and we need to make sure that we don't close the door on something that we can really unlock benefits and opportunities from. Really. But thank you for coming and talking with me about CBD. I will put my links below. If you follow me on YouTube, or if it's Instagram, you can find me on Facebook. I'm all public profile, so you can see, you can tell the difference. So, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Who knows what we're talking about?